So this is the space element, or we call it akasha, or we also call it ether. It's just a little bit tricky because everything else has form and is visible either by form, shape, or it is visible by action. While the space is basically is the basis for everything else. So if we are thinking of space in stomach, then it is the what gives the stomach this shape is because there is this space in there, which is then formed by the muscles in the stomach. Same way outside also, everything we see which is not occupied is basically space or ether. So we can say it is the gap, it is the space, it is the emptiness, it is vacuum. Many different ways we can understand that, but it is basis for form. Like say a mango tree or papaya. So in the papaya has taken its shape by using different other elements, earth, water, fire, in the space to give it a particular shape. So the shape basically is by the use of other elements in the space. But what is important, I think what you would like to know, how it is applied to maintain balance. I think that's what we want to understand. So say if we have to understand space in the physiology, the sinuses, because the sinuses are empty spaces in the bony frame. Lungs. So lungs are more porous and they have more space compared to if we compare that with kidneys. And those which have more space have the functions similar to what needs space, like breathing. In the sinuses, if the space is not there and they get filled with something, we call it sinusitis, right? In the lungs, if they fill with some space, then there is a problem. So then there is a breathing problem. So space is used in our body at the very minute level. Any opening, that is space. Any channel, minute channel, big channel, that's space. Now, significance of space element comes by space being clear. So which means that because there is flow happening in the whole body is intelligent makeup of the use of space. And it's very complex network. So we can also understand space as network. A network has to be functional. If any connection breaks, if anything gets blocked, then naturally whatever it is leading to, the function of that particular organ or system will get affected. Like say coronary artery disease. How does that happen? Coronary artery, it gets blocked, so which means the space is not there, it is blocked. By earth element, of course, but then the problem is not because of earth element, it's because of the space is blocked, so which is leading into nourishing the heart. Now it cannot get the nourishment, and so there is heart attack. Okay, so that's what how we understand. If the space or arteries that are leading to kidneys, if they get atherosclerosis or arteriosclerosis, so which means the deposition of plaque, then the kidney function will start getting affected. If the space in the colon, say if it is blocked, constipation, then that can cause several kinds of problems. So that's how we can understand the management of space, which means clear flow, clear, unobstructed and continuous flow, maintaining that. And so space is the basis for all other elements. By use of all other elements, space gives the shape and form. It is light by its nature and it has no temperature, or we can say cold. It is light, very light. It is dry. It is porous. It is divisive. Those are that's how we can know the space element. And so if you think in terms of food, that the foods that are crunchy, that are porous, that are light, they will tend to be more space predominant examples of foods.